Okay, here's my build that I used for floor 12. Hey guys, we finally did it, man. We beat floor 12, the big obstacle, completely free to play, using the guaranteed characters that you were given. Now, I do want to throw in some disclaimers. We did use Fischl, and yes, she was free. She was handed out towards this event. All you had to do was just complete the event, and you get her for free. We ended up getting it on the second day for part 3. But the thing is, she's not going to be guaranteed in the future. So that means she's not like Barbara or Shang Ling, where anyone can get her whenever they start playing. So in the future, 7 days from when this video is posted, I need to go back and tackle floor 12 again uh, to beat it without Fischl, with the 7 guaranteed characters, because you're not guaranteed Fischl after the event. So unfortunately, this guide won't be useful to those who are looking at it a week from when this is posted, and I'm going to have to redo it. That is on my mind. I will be going back and beating floor 12 with the 7 characters that are guaranteed, but I think I might need AR-50 first in order to do that. But as I'm showing off my artifact build right here, I'm showing off that I have 0 constellations on all of my characters. We got an extra Shang Ling. I'm not using that because you're not guaranteed an extra one. We have a constellation on Barbara that I'm not even using, so she is C0 because you're not guaranteed 2 Barbaras if you ended up playing after 1.1. So every one of my characters are constellation 0, besides main character because main character is guaranteed. All of my characters are using blacksmith craftable weapons that are at refinement rank 1, except for Fischl. She is using the Favonius bow, and this bow is a gotcha weapon, but it is a guaranteed weapon in the game. You get 1 single Favonius warbow in the game after completing a story quest. I think it's like Amber's story quest. So we're rocking with that. But yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. We'll be doing another floor 12 video without Fischl in the future. That's my next goal. And I'll let you guys enjoy. Okay, so chamber 1, we took the first buff, character normal and charge attack damage plus 20%. And what I do here is I bait the Whopper Flowers to go under the ground and come back up near this wall. I try and fight all of the enemies near the wall, because with Animo main character, if you use their E ability against the Whopper Flower and push them into the wall, they'll take environmental damage, and they end up taking like 30,000 damage or something. You can also use Jean and tap her E ability, knock them into the wall. You can do it with Noel by just auto attacking and then doing the final swing and then knocking them into the wall. Any character, I think even Amber can do it too, just by charge attacking and then pushing them into the wall. They'll end up taking environmental damage if you end up seeing it occasionally throughout this video. But what I try and do is I'm using Animo main character to group them together. Amber charge attack damage with her 4-piece Wanderer's Troop, because fire damage is enhanced on this floor by I think 75%. And now this floor, it's no joke. We are below AR-50. We're only AR-47 or something, I think, at the time of completing this. So our characters are level 80, our weapons are level 80, and they're all refinement rank 1. This is a big DPS check, is what floor 12 is. It's a big DPS check. So the most I can do to help is just use Animo main character to group them together, Amber to charge attack against the cryo slimes whenever their shield is down and try and prioritize cryo slimes whenever their shield's down, and then switch back and focus on Whopper Flowers. But yeah, this first half, or this first chamber for first half, pretty straightforward. It's just try and group them together and then just try and kill them. That's basically it, man. Don't go for the bunny.
Another test subject.
I don't know what this is, but good stuff.
One more quick thing I wanted to mention. Whenever I'm trying to focus on the slimes with Amber's charge attack when their shields are down, I always go for the one that's the weakest. Always. just to try and get them out of the way, and then I'll go for the next one just so we can spawn in a new slime and not have them both down at like low HP. I always prioritize whoever has the lowest HP out of the slimes first. He's gonna charge any minute now. He's knocked out. We should get our ultimate. Go straight. Get them all grouped up. Baron Bunny first. Ultimate after. I should have shielded, but timing. Omega lol. Fuck. I honestly thought he'd die. Okay, 2 left. Honk him into the wall. That's the only... Fuck. I need to kill this slime first. Alright, so what I mean by I need to kill this slime first, if you can see in the top left, we have enemies defeated 9 out of 13. Once you kill all the Whopper flowers, the Metachurl with the shield will spawn. But right now we only have 1 slime. So I'm not going to be focusing on the Metachurl and then the slime. I'm trying to focus on the slime first, kill the slime, and then 2 more slimes will spawn. And those will be the final 3 enemies. The Metachurl that spawns after you kill all the Whopper flowers, and then the final 2 slimes that'll spawn once we finish killing, well, the slime that we just killed. Ultimate.
Hype. Hype. Hype.
What the fuck is going on?
Hype.
Okay, second half here. I immediately open with Kaya's E ability, and then Official for super conduct, lower their physical resistance on the sniper. I-frame with my ultimate with Shang Ling's Q, her burst ability, try and dodge the ice prison that comes. And then I try and focus on the guy with the aura first, because he's the one that's summoning those ice prison. So we try and just burst him down, and then deal with the other slimes afterwards. Dude, how the fuck does this guy still live?
Hype.
I'm fucking angry!
Hype. Pipe.
Okay, motherfucker. Listen here, pal. Okay, so now for the second wave of enemies that spawn here, my immediate focus is the Abyss Mage, because as you can see underneath him, he has the same aura, so the same ice prison, or the ice cage, or whatever you want to call it, will appear frequently throughout the fight. He is my main focus. Burst him down first, kill him, get him out of the way, and then you can deal with the scraps, the 2 cryo slimes, and that cryo sniper. That's not really bothering us too much, as long as we can see him.
Wow, that's cool. Wow.
Okay, I need to heal up a little bit with Fischl or Barbara. Damn, Fischl, Xiangling, they better do some good stuff. Holy shit. And even better stuff once I can get both of them with good sets. On to Chamber 2 now, and as you can see, our first buff is crit rate plus 8% and crit damage plus 15%. Now, just keep in mind, I want to throw this out there. If you complete Chamber 1 and then you see Chamber 2 and your buffs aren't the greatest, you can wait and pause and don't do anything. Come back the next day, your buffs might be different, and you can end up getting crit or something better to carry it on and take with you to Chamber 3. So we got very lucky that we ended up getting crit and crit rate as our buffs here. But if we didn't, I could have just waited until the next day and then tried again. Now, this floor right here is relatively easy. It's 4 snipers that spawn at a time and then 2 whopper flowers. The snipers normally don't focus you unless you're like up in their face. They'll be focusing the monolith. The whopper flowers will be focusing you constantly. So I tend to ignore the whopper flowers as best as I can. Having a crowd control unit for this team, Venti, Sucrose, main character Animo is best here because you can group the Hilichurl or the snipers more effectively. So yeah, my main focus here was, we didn't have our ultimate up on main character, unfortunately, and I was trying to heal with no ult, so I didn't die. But yeah, main focus is just focus on the Hilichurls or the snipers first, get them out of the way, and then clean up the rest of the gang, the whopper flowers afterwards. I'm okay with that, though. We can take our time here.
You know who else is a champ? Everyone in chat who uses their free Twitch Prime sub to Envy right now. Think of the deals. Wow.
Actually true. I don't normally sell out with Twitch Prime, but that's a good deal. I feel like sometimes people are getting scammed because they don't know about Twitch Prime.
Wow. Do it.
That tingle?
They don't know that their free sub is just sitting there, not even being used, you know? They're the ones getting skamazed out here.
Another test subject.
We did it. So I'm going to speed up the video here because there's only 3 enemies left. It's 2 Whopper Flowers and the Sniper. We just kill the last Sniper first and then focus the Whopper Flowers. But what you want to do, since this is a monolith, a defending challenge and not time-based, you want to make sure that you build up your ultimates. So all of your characters, you want to make sure you have their ultimates ready to go and not use them so you can save them for Chamber 3 on top of healing all the way back up to full. On to the second half here. The first enemy I focus on is the Cryo Slime. The 2 snipers that spawn will not be focusing the monolith and will only be focused on you. So I try and burst down the Cryo Slime because of this, because he's focusing the monolith on top of him having that aura underneath him and spawning the ice prison, which is very deadly. So kill the Cryo Slime first, and then you can take your time, charge up, heal up, whatever you need to do on these final 2 snipers. Holy shit, dude. Maybe I can get 3 stars on this. So killing this last guy, I try and kill him towards the center because 2 more snipers and a Metachurl will spawn. The Metachurl will be aggroed on you while the snipers will be focusing on the monolith. So what I do is I try to burst down the snipers first, killing whichever one first and then going for the other one. And then going for the Metachurl and taking my time with him, healing all the way back up to full and getting my ultimates ready. Dude, we're doing so much more damage on the second half. Something I want to quickly point out, if you notice in the video, this doorway that you're looking at, the stairs are going down. Now there's 2 of them. One where the stairs are going down and one where the stairs are going up. I always make sure to kill this guy on the side where the stairs are going down because that's where these last 2 Abyss Mages will be spawning. And I always focus on bursting down the Abyss Mage that does not have the aura. The other guy that you see right there, the one that does have the aura, yes, he's going to be spawning these ice prisons that you have to watch out for occasionally during the fight, but the guy with the aura is going to be focusing on you. The guy without the aura, the one that we're beating up right now, he will be focusing on the monolith. And if you let this guy that does not have the aura shield back up, he will one-shot the monolith. It'll go from 66% health all the way down to 0 in a second. So always make sure you try and stagger the Abyss Mage that does not have the aura. If you need to electro charge, which we just did right here, he was electrocuted, so we used Barbara, splash a little bit of water, overload anything. Just do whatever you can. And then whenever you have this last guy left alive, as you can see, I take the opportunity to heal up and charge up my ultimates for the 3rd and final chamber. All right, we heal up now. And 3 stars. There we go. Nice. Final chamber. All of our ultimates saved up. All right, on to chamber 3. I got very lucky with my buff. As you'll see, I got another crit rate plus 8% and then crit damage plus 15%, which was pretty lucky. So I'm stacking 2 of those. And I'll try and quickly do a play-by-play and tell you guys what I'm doing, why I'm doing it as it's happening, because there's a lot that happens very quickly. Now, this Flora Spiral Abyss, we get 50% extra attack when shielded by a shield, so I throw down no wall, pop down the Baron Bunny, use Animo to scroll Cryo on the character, charge up with Amber to do a melt headshot for 20,000 damage, wait for them to charge up to ultimate, pop Amber's ult to break his shield immediately, use Animo main character to swirl Cryo that the debuff is on us, and then wait patiently for this ice prison to appear underneath me. Use Animo main character to keep my tornado in place to do even extra damage to them. And since it was a electric tornado, this Electro Fatui has its electric resistance lowered, which means Lisa is doing more damage with her ultimate. And Lisa's ultimate is also lowering their defense anyways. But normally throughout the entire fight, whenever they have that cryo symbol on their character, I will always try and go for a headshot with Amber because we're doing extra pyro damage. We're causing that melt reaction. I'll always try and use Animo main character to create a swirl reaction, pick up that cryo that's on us, and inflict the cryo on them, and then do melt reaction. Also, just a heads up, I don't really talk that much during this video for Chamber 1 or Chamber 3 first half or Chamber 3 second half because I was focusing and I was just not wanting to talk at all. But my main focus here was going towards the Cryo Fatui first and then the Electro Fatui afterwards. And getting them both grouped up together helps a lot. That's why I have Noel on the team so we can try and do AoE damage. And we always try and just continuously proc those melt reactions by swirling cryo on the enemy and going for those headshots with Amber. And now for the second wave of enemies, we have a cryo, or we have an Animo Boxer and an Electro Sledgehammer Fatui. I will focus on the Electro Fatui first until he shields up. I'll try and do as much damage as I possibly can before he shields up because breaking his shield is very troublesome and annoying with only one. I don't even have a cryo character. I have one cryo character, but Kaya's on the second team. I'm using Animo main character to try and pick up the ice from the floor, and I can only do it every now and then. If you're looking in the bottom left corner or bottom of the screen, whenever we have cryo, the cryo debuff on us, that's when I can use my main character's Animo abilities to pick up the swirl and break his shield. So right now we have cryo on us. We use our ability, boom, pick up that cryo, break his shield. And even though we broke his shield, I'm trying to still kill the Animo Boxer first because he's the one that ends up making me not do enough damage to the Electro guy. He picks him up off the ground, Electro dude shields up again, rinse and repeat. So I'll mainly try and put my focus towards the Animo Boxer first after focusing on the Electro dude for a short little while. So whenever the Electro dude's shield is up, focus on the Animo guy, try and get him down, kill him first. But at the very beginning when they first spawn, I do focus on the Cryo guy or the Electro guy hard just to try and do a little bit of burst damage when I can. And now I ended up saving Lisa's ultimate until he was the last remaining unit and he was down on the ground because I didn't want to use Lisa's ultimate. He shields up and then we can't do as much damage because Lisa's ult will lower their defense. So the moment that this Electro Fatui is the last one, I pop Lisa's ultimate and then just let Amber take over with auto attacks, making sure I can swirl cryo on him whenever I can so we can charge up and go for that headshot again with Amber for big damage. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay. The moment you've been waiting for. Floor 12, Chamber 3, second half. Here we are. Now, I open with Fischl to do electro damage to them. Switch over to Kaya, Super Conduct, lower their physical resistance. Switch to my main DPS, Xiangling, to do physical damage to the enemy. And now what I do here is I focus on the Cryo Gunslinger, or the Cryo Fatui first. The Animo Boxer Whenever he pulls me in, I'll try and iframe with one of my ultimates. So I used Kaya's ult there. Or I will just try and dodge if I do see that I have stamina up. But I always focus on the cryo guy first, just because the Animo Boxer is going to take collateral damage. He's always going to be next to the cryo Fatui, trying to protect him. And if I try and focus on the Animo guy, I feel like I'd be losing out on damage, because then I have to kill the Animo guy and then go back for the cryo dude. So I will always just kill the cryo guy first, let the Animo guy take collateral damage, and then make sure I get out of harm's way for his punch or iframe if possible. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna ult. Did I get it? Did I get my orbs in time? So for the second wave of enemies, I don't really have someone I focus on. I definitely don't focus on the Geo guy first. I go for either the Cryo guy, because he makes it hard for me to actually get close, because I can't really dodge his attack. I can iframe through the Sledgehammer guy or just dodge it easily. But I spawned on the side with the Cryo guy, so I was like, hey, I'll go for the Cryo guy first. I don't think I had anyone in particular that I wanted to go for. Because if I spawned on the Electro guy, I'd go for him first, because he spawns in those electric triangles, which is a pain. Now, when the Geo guy does place this shield, I will go to the Geo guy, just because the entire gang is going to group together, as you can see here. We're doing massive damage to all of these guys, because they're all grouped together, which is insane, right? So whenever that Geo guy puts down the shield, and he's just sitting there vulnerable, we go up to him. We let the other Cryo guy or Fatui guys come close to us, hopefully break their shield next to him, so we can do AoE damage with Fischl and Xiangling. But the Geo guy was definitely not my priority here. It was the Cryo Fatui or the Electro Fatui.
Witness me YouTube.
Oh, it's over.
Go, Barbara, go!
It's finally over. We did it. There you guys have it. I was completely drained after this. I was out of breath. My hands were shaking. Man, this was definitely a good achievement to get here. But it's not over yet, guys. It's not over. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I need to redo Chamber 12, the entirety of it, without Fischl. Now, I will probably do that at AR 50. We're AR 47, 48 or something right now. So we're pretty close to 50. I'll probably have to wait until I can ascend my characters to 90 and level up my weapons to 90. But yeah, I'll take it. I will definitely take that, man. That was a good win for me. Very exciting moment. Definitely a day to remember. Less than 60 days. This was less than 60 days since the game came out. Less than 2 months. And we got the hardest content completed in the game with just the free characters that the game gave us. So pretty cool, right? I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was informative. And I hope to see you guys next time. Fucking finish this shit. Oh my god.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We've been trying to beat this floor. I can't even speak, dude. Oh my god. I'm out of breath right now.